Welcome to another episode of Bookgraphy. For many such useful content, definitely subscribe to my channel and hit the bell icon. So today what am I here to talk about? I was a little enraged today, a little angry should I say, or a little bit shocked because I got into this coaching industry and I target only women because I have a very deep emotional reason to it. Because my mother, I think I have mentioned this in the previous episodes also. She was a housewife and she got married at a very early age. She was only 16 when she was married and divorced in the next 20 years. Still then she was actually, even when she divorced, I believe in another 20 years, she was still young. So then what happened was, she was a housewife until then. My father never allowed her to work anywhere. She was more like a bird in a golden cage. She could do things, she was quite free, but she couldn't do things. So she can, but still she couldn't. Okay, so there were many reasons for that, and she had to go through a lot of emotional trauma because of that. Looking at my mother cry every single day, being unhappy, unsatisfied, trying to prove herself again and again, made me feel that there is some emotional requirement, immediate emotional requirement for housewives and ladies to feel confident, to get recognized, to feel powerful, independent. There are many such factors. So that is why I chose as a child the emotional trauma that I went through, the kind of bringing up that I had to go through, the sufferings that I saw my mother go through. I didn't want other children also to go through, because when a parent is suffering, definitely the effect fully goes into the child. So being a coach specifically for women, it's a very heavy area. It's a very risky place because it's very tender. Yeah, this is a very tender place. I was reading through many articles, researching, understanding the topics on what is being done, what women are really asking for, what women are really talking about, why are they unhappy, and all these things I was researching. So to get a general idea, I came to YouTube recently, today actually, and I typed on this general term, housewife. Okay, I just typed on this general term to see under what topics are the videos being made. That is where exactly I was enraged, I was shocked, I was surprised, everything should I say. Because the moment I typed housewife, the many things that I was expecting was, how can a housewife be financially independent? How can a housewife be successful? All these things. But to my utter surprise, almost 95 to 97% of the videos were just explicit content. I was baffled. Horrible movie clips, and the rest 5% of the videos showed nothing else but the sufferings of housewife, talking about it over and over again. What's really the point? Except without giving a solution, just talking about the suffering, talking about it again and again, telling that the housewives are suffering. What is the whole idea? There's no point except getting viewers to view your video. That got me thinking to make this video, especially for housewives, generally for women for that matter. If you're a man who's watching this video, if you're a son who's watching this video, ask your mother, sister, daughter to watch this video as well. They will definitely benefit out of it. So now to get to numbers, to research and numbers, to original facts. The fact says that around 54, my mind map is ready, so I'm just looking at the mind map and I'm telling you, around 59, not 54, 59% of housewives have reportedly informed that they are unhappy because they don't feel appreciated. Around 59% of women, that's a huge number, that's a very huge number. They feel they are not happy because they are being underappreciated. They are not appreciated for what they are doing, their efforts. So when they are unhappy, when they feel underappreciated, they find the deep inner drive to search for more and more of recognition, to find out different kind of food items, to cook every single day, to impress people, to get good names. This happens almost everywhere. I've seen many women do this myself. I've heard many women talk to me themselves. I've gone through this. Even if it's a working woman, still they go through this same situation. They might be successful in the careers, but still they feel that they are unhappy, they are unsatisfied because they don't feel appreciated. And most importantly, what I'm here to talk about today is how can a housewife be successful and recognized? I think that's the need of the hour, because today we are in crisis. It's a pandemic situation. As a housewife, she is the binding factor of the entire family. As a mother, as a wife, as a daughter-in-law, many things, she goes through a lot. So she takes the pressure from all the sides and she has to work the whole day. She cannot take one day off. All this is known. So she is the one where the entire pressure is being poured out from all directions. And also it is equally important for her to feel appreciated and happy. So now let's get into the facts. What is success according to the dictionary terms? According to the dictionary terms, success is nothing but the accomplishment of an aim or purpose. See, to us, success is different thing. To a 5th standard child, success is a different thing. To a 10th standard student who is appearing for the board exam, success to him or her is different. If we ask, what do you want to succeed in? What is success? She or he might say that I want to score well, good marks in my 10th board exam or my 12th board exam. To a man, if you ask success, he might say reaching the position, a good job, or putting up a business is success to me. So success is subjective. When you set a goal, when you reach that goal, that is success. By looking at others, how successful they are, they might have had a goal in their life. They've achieved it over time. That is success to them. Others' success necessarily need not be our success. Some other lady talking in English fluently might be successful to her. We also trying to imitate that will prove us more unsuccessful and it will not make us successful. Alright? So now to understand how to be successful, what is the concept behind it? Why is there so much of stress in girl children and in housewives and in elderly women to become successful? What is the problem? What is the issue? See, many of the times the housewife, they succumb to the situations. They are not able to proceed with their dreams that they have because they have to adjust to the family situations. That is a big barrier to them to the success that they have thought of in their mind. And the next is, many housewives who are trying to do a certain business or certain things, most of the times they do it for money. For many people, money is success. But that's not just success. That is not success alone. Many people, they try to do a business or take a lot of online classes within homes as housewives, and they believe that taking too much pressure and earning too much money can gain them appreciation. But that is not what the truth is. There is a fact which says that around 47% is, let me look at the percentage. Yes, around 47% of successful people are unhappy still. So being successful alone is not going to make us happy in terms of finances, it could be. Okay, so now that we've talked about it, how can housewives be successful? What are the tips that I can give for housewives to be successful? You might ask me, you're not a housewife, you're not even married still. How can you give tips to a housewife for her to be successful? I've seen my mother. She was an amazing housewife. and I knew how successful she became. And I see the things she did to become successful. And that's exactly the tips that I'm going to tell you. Alright, so I think that qualifies me to tell you on the tips to success. Because I strongly believe, being brought up in a very difficult situation, and I had a very troubled past. No human being, no lady, no human being, no animal on earth deserves unhappiness. Everyone deserves appreciation and happiness and success in life. That is why I took up this job of coaching women to attain more success and recognition and be appreciated. And that's why I'm on a mission to coach 100,000 women to attain confidence and recognition. So let's get into the tips. Tips for housewives to be successful. The first important tip: don't keep looking for the silver lining. As in, what I mean is, don't keep waiting for that perfect time. This is now it's a pandemic situation, I will not do this. Now we don't have much money, we don't have to do this. Now I cannot do this. If I do this, my son might not be happy, my wife, my husband might not be happy, this, that. Talk out. If you want to do something, you will find a reason, you will find a way to do it. Don't keep waiting for perfection. Perfection is just an illusion which no one can achieve. No one can achieve perfection. There is nothing called perfection at all. It is just a factor that we have in mind. With whatever less you have, start doing it. If you cannot invest, it's okay. Start doing it. If you have a lot to invest, do it. If you are having certain resources in hand, still do it. If you don't have resources, find out how to gain them. If there is a will, there is a way. So don't wait for that silver lining. Don't keep waiting to reach that perfection. Yes, success always, what do they say? They say a term, favors. Yes, luck favors the brave. Success favors the brave. Be brave enough. Do whatever you have to do immediately. And the next tip: seek for knowledge, not immediate results. You're doing a business or trying to earn money or trying to gain some appreciation from your family members. If that is what success is to you, you know what? You're trying to do something today. Don't expect for the results immediately tomorrow. Wait, go through the process, enjoy the journey. Gain more knowledge on how to do it. Understand people, understand the process. Don't expect for immediate results. They are very harmful, because when you expect for immediate results and when you don't get it, that tends to demotivate you a lot. Just keep going forward. Look at what you have to achieve. Just keep going. Gain knowledge more and more and more. Enjoy the journey rather than the result. And keep telling people what you're good at and what you're doing. That is even more important. Yeah. Next one is, when you are in the process to success, starting from Priyanka Chopra to many other successful people, do what you love to be successful. When you are unhappy in something, you might be running a crore turnover firm, and if you're still unhappy, you will never be able to give your all, your 100% to it. You will never be able to do it. So find one thing that makes you extremely happy so that you can dedicate yourself and work for it. If you do something that you like, you will find time, you will find space, you will find energy, everything that will come. Coaching. I'm on a mission. I love meeting women. I love talking to them. I love understanding them. When someone says, I feel confident now, I think I can do something better, I get a boost of energy. I love doing this. I chose this. One day if I'm successful, I'm going to be happy. Yes? Yeah. Pick out something that you have an emotional connect with. Do something what you love. But what you love, let it have an emotional connect with you. Just now I told you why I got into this coaching industry. Because of looking at my mother suffer every single day. Every single day, I had a very bad past. I had a very troubled childhood. So I don't want that to happen to any housewife, any lady, any child in the future. So I chose this. I'm deeply connected to this. So I chose this. Plus, I like making videos, I like talking, I like coaching women, I like helping people. So both of them go hand in hand. I have an emotional connect, I'm also doing something I like. So choose something like that. Search something that you have an emotional connect with, something that you want to do very badly, and then start doing. Find out the reason why you want to do something. Next is, when you're starting to do a business or when you are on your journey to success or greatness, you are on your own journey. You're either married or unmarried, you're young or old. However, you are on your own journey. In our journey to greatness, not many people will understand what we are doing. There are many people who will discourage you, who will demotivate you, who will underestimate you. Don't give up. Don't rely on others. Don't depend on others. Many people might not understand our mission. Being dependent is a curse to you and to them. So you need to learn to tread your journey on your own. It's extremely important to tread your journey on your own. The next one is start small. When I told you in the first itself, don't look for perfection. Don't keep planning too much that when you launch, you have to launch it very big. In the beginning, when I started making YouTube videos, I didn't even have a tripod. I used to stack up at least 5 books. Yeah, I used to keep 5 big books that I had one above the other. I used to keep my phone and I made a video. That's how my YouTube journey started. If you look, if you go down and scroll down and look, many of my videos wouldn't even have a proper lighting. I would have sat on my bed and I would have shot my video. It's only now that I got this light and all this setup and all these things. Now I have an office room and all these things. So start doing with whatever you have, but start immediately. Don't keep waiting. Don't keep procrastinating. Start small, but start anyway, and then grow to become big. It took me 9.5 months to be where I am today. 9.5 months to be where I am today. I worked, I earned, I came through this journey. It was tough. There were many days where I wanted to give up, where I cried to sleep, where I couldn't sleep at all. But however, today when I think about all that, I feel that this journey is worth it. And for the next 1 year also, I'm planning to give my everything that I have, but I'm taking baby steps. Take baby steps. Don't try to take huge big steps, because when you try to do something, it is a journey of learnings. You fail, you learn, you understand, and then you improvise and then you go forward. So don't try to launch big. Go small and then grow big. That is the success mantra. Alright, that is my success mantra at least. And the next one is plan. Having a good planning is important. You don't have to look at the future. In future, 5 years from now, how am I going to be? That is not necessary. But now, plan now. How you're going to start, what you're going to do, how much money you need, or without money, what can you do? Plan out things. If you've planned, replan, reinvestigate, research. Go on the internet. Everything's available on internet. Research. What are the requirements? Yes. So plan, replan, and then plan more, and then keep planning. That doesn't mean you shouldn't launch. Just keep planning, and then you procrastinate. No. Plan, launch, and then replan, and then improvise, and then plan more, and then make it better. That's how it has to be. The next one is set short-term goals. See, don't set up a journey that is 5 years from now I will earn some crores and I will be in $1 billion business. No. This month, if I'm planning to set up my own entrepreneurship, or if I'm planning to cook well, yes, the least is that my family loves to eat. They are not going to allow me to go to a job. But this is one area where I can get appreciation. Then do that. then do that. You will gain confidence when people appreciate you. But I don't know to cook certain things. Have a short-term goal. By the end of this month, today is May 10th or 11th, plan. By the end of May, by the 30th or 31st or whatever, by the end of May, you should have learned at least 3 to 4 exquisite dishes. And you should have presented it to your family. Keep short-term goals. When you keep short-term goals, you really know your process of journey. You will enjoy your journey. Keeping big goals and you think like, oh, I cannot reach this, I cannot reach this, I cannot reach this. That's not possible. Keeping a big goal, bigger picture. For visualization, just imagine the bigger picture, but going towards it should be in short steps. Alright? And the next one is never ever degrade yourself. Never underestimate. In my previous videos also I've mentioned this point. Women have this extraordinary habit of underestimating themselves. They might be great cooks, they might be amazing mothers, they might be excellent in their professions. One problem that is being told to them, or one mistake is being pointed out to them, they break like a glass. They start questioning everything else. They start underestimating themselves. They say, I'm not at all good for anything. I did this mistake. I'm a woman too, so I do it too. At times it is okay to feel bad, but it is not ever, it's never ever okay to underestimate yourself. No one in your place could have done what you are doing right now. Yeah. And the last tip, don't ever settle for less. My parents forced me, they got me married, I studied a lot, I worked previously, now I'll have to stay as a housewife, what else can I do? Or I'm married, I'll have to go to a job, I'll have to come back, I'll have to cook, I don't have time at all, what else can I do? Don't ever settle for less. That doesn't mean that not to be happy with what you have. Settling for less is you are also unhappy, but you are also settling with it. You are trying to comfort yourself with what you are not happy with. This is what has happened to me. Okay, let's adjust. That is adjustment. Don't adjust. Don't settle for less. You don't deserve anything to be lesser than great. You are born to achieve. Remember, you are a Wonder Woman. If you still want a free guide that I prepared to develop your self-confidence, guys, still I'm posting this in the description box. It's a free guide. You can download that free guide on self-confidence and how to develop your self-confidence. Download it, put your feedback, let me know what you're thinking. My dear Wonder Woman, if you're watching this video, if you want to be a part of my Wonder Woman society, my ladies have already started making videos and they are feeling confident. We are all like-minded women. It's a private group just for women. We can talk. We will discuss on how to become more confident. We will discuss on the books to read. We'll discuss on our upward trajectory growth. We will all grow together. I'm also giving my link to that Wonder Woman Society, my private FB group. You can join if you wish to. It's only for women. And another Instagram and FB pages, other FB pages also I'm giving you. If you would like to follow, my dear men, my dear friends, you still can. Alright. So what do you think about this? After watching this video, what are your 3 biggest learnings out of this video? Make notes. Find out your 3 biggest learnings from this video and post it in the comment section immediately. Let me know what you think about. Until next video, don't forget to subscribe. Let's keep speaking, let's keep growing. Thank you so much.